this is the first time I've been out in 3 weeks, and I'm definitely feeling it. I've lost a little bit, but that's okay because this is fun. Good morning. It's March 2nd, I think. Saturday, March 2nd. And I'm at Mount Ord. Mount Ord, Arizona. It's between Phoenix and Payson. And I'm already winded just going a little bit up this hill. It's pretty steep. And you know, the elevation in here is a little bit higher too. So that's makes the air a little thinner. So I can already tell that this is going to be an epic day. So cool. Miner's lettuce. You can totally eat this stuff. It's low carb, vitamin C. Very good too, actually. I'm heading up this, it's called Fire Road 27, I think it is, right off Highway 87. I've seen this mountain just a ton of times, just lots and lots of times where I've driven past it, either on my way to or from Payson or just further north. And I've always wanted to come up here. It's really cool. It's nice, and the temperatures are nice and cool. We had a really incredible snowstorm about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and this place was covered with snow. There's patches of snow still up here where there's downed trees on the trail, and the trail is actually more like a fire road. I brought my poles today because I thought I would practice with them, but I don't know if I'm actually going to need them. If you saw the last video, I've had some injuries that I'm trying to recover from, and I wanted to give you a little bit of an update there. I have not done any running for the last 3 weeks, and it's hard, it's hard to not do that, because in my mind I think, well, in order to become better at running, I got to run, and I haven't been able to, so that's hard. So I haven't been running, but I have been training. So I've been doing more strength training, doing squats, straight leg deadlifts, like with no weight. I've also been doing a number of different stretching exercises, been doing core work. I've been doing other hamstring exercises and hip flexor exercises to try and help with those areas. So this is the first time I've been out in 3 weeks, and I'm definitely feeling it. I've lost a little bit, but that's okay because this is fun, and going up hills is a great way to get some good fitness. So this is what I'm doing. I'm telling you, if you ever want a free salad, just come up here to Mount Ord. It's chilled, and it's organic, and it's non-GMO, and it's totally free. So this miner's lettuce is growing all over the place. It's pretty awesome. So, man, the stuff up here is really good. It's really good. It's like no bitterness at all on that one. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. One more thing to enjoy in the wild, up in the mountains. Yeah, that's pretty good. There was some talk on Rim to Rim to Rim Run, a Facebook group, that if you live in Arizona, or if you're visiting Arizona, that Mount Ord be a great place to train if you're getting ready for the Grand Canyon. And, you know, having been to the Grand Canyon multiple times, I'd have to agree. The terrain itself is pretty manageable, it's pretty easy, but it's a steady incline, a steady, unrelenting incline for 7 miles. So it's 7 miles up to the top, almost 4,000 feet of elevation gain, and then it's 7 miles down to the bottom. And that kind of mimics the elevation change in the Grand Canyon. This is a great place. I'm really glad I made the decision to come up here. It was a last minute decision. I woke up this morning and I just thought, man, I'm gonna go to Mount Ord. So I did. And I'm glad I did. Those views are amazing. Getting higher and higher. It just keeps getting better and better. Man, this is awesome. It's so awesome. I feel so good to be out here again. And just out training again in the outdoors. I just feel so much better. And on that note, I got some more miner's lettuce. And this stuff, it seems like the higher I go, the better it tastes. Man, it's pretty amazing. It's like, it tastes more like romaine. And it's cool that you can just walk by, grab some and chomp on it. You know, it's totally healthy. It's good for you. Vitamins, minerals. And I'm pretty sure, I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's high in vitamin C. I just think it's cool. My morning salad. Man, that's good. With all the snow, I figure it's as good a time as any to practice using my hiking poles. So I'm going to pull those out and keep going. So I have a question for you. How do you find Will Smith in the snow? Look for fresh prints. Dad jokes. My daughter says I'm an expert at them. The snow is actually getting pretty deep. It's pretty cool. It's like places where it's like over a foot deep, and you know, and that's pretty fun. I didn't realize there were going to be that much snow on the trail today. It's so cool. It's kind of an added treat. Behind me, you can see the towers. That's the top of the mountain, top of Mount Ord. I've decided I'm going to turn around. The snow is really making it tough. It's making it really slow. And, you know, I feel pretty good. I've definitely lost fitness, but I still have quite a bit. Today was a really good indicator. Helped me really know where I'm at still. Even though I haven't really done anything for 3 weeks, cardio-wise anyways. But I'm feeling pretty good. My leg is feeling okay. All the injuries that I was worried about, they're feeling a little bit better. All the strength training and the stretching is helping. And I really appreciate all the people that have reached out to me. So some people have reached out, some offered me some tips, some advice, some encouragement. One person said, hey, this is part of the process, or you're self-sabotaging, and directed me to look up personal development and the topic of self-sabotage. Well, I'm well acquainted with that topic. but that's absolutely not what's happening here. I'm working very, very hard, and I'm running into challenges. And I posted that video. I want people to see. This is a vlog. I want you to see everything. I want it to be honest. I want it to be true to what's going on. And I told a friend of mine that video was a moment in time. That's not how I feel all the time. There was a time where everything mounted, and I started to, kind of dip into some negative thinking, some worry, some concern about these setbacks and these challenges that I'm facing. But I want people to know that that's how it is. Whenever you go after a big goal, something that's meaningful, something that requires you to grow and to improve and to change, it's not going to be easy. It's not. There's going to be challenges. And as I have studied success, and as I have trained salespeople over the last, nearly 20 years, and I've seen those that are successful and those that are not, I've realized that one of the things that it boils down to is they both experience the same things. They all experience failure. And but the difference is that the person that is successful, they keep going. They refuse to give up. They keep pushing through the challenges. And ultimately they succeed. And there usually isn't a whole lot of difference between the one who succeeds and the one who doesn't. The one who doesn't just gives up easier, gives up sooner, and just gives up in general. So I'm not about to give up. That's why I'm going to be successful with the Grand Canyon, whether that's this year, next year, or some other year. I will be successful. Why? Because I'm not giving up. I refuse to give up. I look at this situation that I've been going through, these challenges, the injuries, the ups and downs, the progress and then the lack of progress. I look at that now as an opportunity to examine, to reset, to examine my weak points and to become even better. So, in fact, I had a really good conversation yesterday with my friend Arnie, Coach Arnie Fonseca. He is a life coach. He's a mentor. He's a endurance athlete. He's done the Grand Canyon multiple times. He's done 100-mile ultra marathons, and we had a really good conversation yesterday. And he encouraged me to dial back the running and focus more on walking, focus more on strength training. And so, I'm going to do that. I'm going to just reduce the amount of miles that I'm trying to run, increase the amount of miles that I'm walking, hiking, and I am going to really focus on elevation gain over the next several weeks, doing strength training as well. And I'm still definitely going to run. I'm just going to dial it back and not make that my main form of exercise, because I think that what happens is I've got a lot of imbalances from sitting all the time. My job requires me to sit. I sit at the computer for hours and hours at a time, and then I sit at the computer to edit videos, and then I sit at the computer to do to work on whatever it is I'm working on, and it's a lot of sitting. So what happens is your hip extensors, they get shorter, your hip flexors, they shorten, they weaken, your glutes, they lengthen and they weaken. And so you've got these imbalances. Your pelvis starts to tilt forward, and you don't want that. So that makes you prone for injury. These are things that I'm learning. I need to correct those things. But this is really good medicine. Oh man, it's just so nice out here. Aside from that airplane, it's pretty quiet. I can hear water running, the snow's melting. The airplane's ruining it right now, but when there's not an airplane, it's just so peaceful and so quiet, so serene. And it's just really, really good, really healing. So there's a little bit of an update. I am going to turn around and start heading back down. I think I made it to about 7 miles, just under 7 miles. I think that I'm going to call that good. I'm definitely coming back here. And we'll talk to you soon. Trying to go a little faster downhill. It's kind of fun. I wish I had a pair of skis or a snowboard or something. That'd be awesome. I got poles. Well, it's a good thing that I turned around when I did. The clouds are looking pretty crazy. And there was a guy up here that I saw, he said it's supposed to rain up here. So I definitely don't want to get caught in that. The cold, the rain. I guess if that happens, I'll hide under a tree, suck my thumb, and cry for my mommy. Actually, I think I have a poncho in my pack here, and I have my fleece, so I think I'll be fine. But I still don't want to get caught in it, so those clouds are looking crazy. It looks like it's already raining over there. I don't know if you can see it, but well, it rained a little bit of sprinkles, and but I haven't had to get out my poncho, and that's good because I don't have it. I started raining. I pulled over under a tree, tried to find my poncho, and it wasn't there. And I was like, wait a minute, where is it? I usually have one, right? Check your gear, people. Check your gear. I realized that I was trying to, and I was like, why in the world is it not in there? I realized I was trying to lighten this pack when I did that race about a month ago, 2 months ago. And so I took it out of there. I didn't even check. I wasn't anticipating rain today, but it's not raining right now, and I'm making some pretty good progress. Well, I made it down about 13 miles. I didn't quite go to the top, so it's a little under 4,000 feet elevation gain. And yeah, I just ran a half marathon pretty much, or hiked one. It took me like 5 hours. That snow was really deep, really slow going. So now I have to walk across this river made of snow melt, super cold. Take my shoes off, and then I will walk across. That's what we did. That's what I did to get across this morning. So, and the car is right on the other side. So I hope you enjoyed today's vlog, and I'll see you next time. A lot stronger current right now than it was this morning. That's not bad. Whew. Cold, cold, cold.